What's up, everybody? It's your boy Benny Frank the King, and I'm here with another video. As you can see, I got 2 gift of flight packs and 1 Legend Blue 11. Should have did this a long time ago when I first got them, but a lot of shit was going on when I was copping these, so I'm gonna just let you guys know what happened. I supposed to have 2 Legend Blue 11s, but I only have 1. So let's get to that story. Let me take them out of the box for your viewing pleasure. Why'd I share? I like the way they double, triple, I would just say, wrapped these, because they know these are those Coke Whites Jordan 11. I feel like they wanted to secure them from getting dirty. Real happy to see them keep the tradition of the box on the 11s like they did with the Gammas. They skipped out on the breads on us in 2012, but these are real nice. I got these from Nike.com, and it was funny that because this little paper came with it. See, I ordered Jordans all throughout the year, all year round, so I thought this was hilarious to make the customer feel like they had won. They had came up on the Jordan 11. Congrats on being the owner of the Air Jordan 11 Retro. I just thought that was hella funny that the boxing label came like that without a price, assuming that these were going to be gifted to people, which I did gift these to my brother, so I didn't end up getting a pair myself. Well, my pair that I was supposed to get at Finish Line didn't come through, but I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, these are pretty sick. Some people don't like the sole. They feel like it's a little off. I kind of thought the same. It's off from that Columbia or the Legend Blue, but it's an overall nice shoe. But as soon as I seen the gift of flights, I had to have those. I wasn't really too enthused about these, and it kind of just happened that way too. I didn't even end up getting a pair. It was real easy to get these online on release date. I got them on Nike.com with the instant. Everybody was checking out on there. I even went over to Finish Line, ended up checking out I think like an hour or so afterwards. So what happened with Finish Line, I got these in my cart, checked out, shipped, charged me, everything. Checking up on the UPS all week, you know how we sneakerheads do. So I'm seeing that it's going to be delivered, that it's out for delivery on the day, and then I look in the morning because I think I was heading out to Vegas for New Year's. I was supposed to get them, and what ended up happening was, for some reason my address was inputted wrong when I checked out. So it got sent back. So I called Finish Line saying, hey, there's something wrong with it. It's been, I checked out, whatever. It was supposed to be shipped today. The shoes were supposed to be, but UPS is sending them back to you guys. I want to know why, what's going on. And they're like, well, we don't see anything on our end. So, but as soon as the shoes come back, we'll make sure to ship them back. What's your address? This is the address we had. Let's correct it. They corrected the address. Everything was corrected. And they said, we'll be contacting you as soon as we receive them. So I'm checking up on the UPS just to, double check, make sure that it's getting back. And I noticed that it was getting back on a specific day. So this was like about a week later. So I call Finish Line to see if they have received my package, knowing that they received my package, and wanting to know when it'll be shipped out. So I talked to the girl on the phone. She was like real happy, go lucky, customer service, looking to help me. I didn't tell her like, oh, I got the 11s, because shady employees, they'll be super brand new. So listen to this. So I give her my order number, and she's looking, and she's like, oh yeah, it said that we received it. Let me just make sure that we get it situated, and we'll have it sent right back out to you. And then she noticed that it was the 11, so she was like, oh my gosh, it's the 11s. And I was like, oh yeah. like no thing, you know, I already have one pair, I get kicks all the time, like I wasn't really beasting over these. I was like, oh yeah. She's like, oh, hold on just 1 second, and then puts me on hold, and then like I was only on hold for like 30 seconds, and before you know it, she comes back on the phone and said, oh, once you're, there's, she like was stuttering and everything, and she was like, your order has been canceled and we can't return the shoes back. Once you return the shoes, your order's been canceled and you're gonna be refunded. And I'm like, well, what? I'm like, you have the shoe. They said it's no longer available, it's sold out. I'm like, well, what happened with my shoe that returned back? I want to buy those again, or just send them back to me. You guys already charged me. And she's like, there's nothing I could do. It's already been sold. And I was like, well, let me speak to a manager, somebody with authority to, you know, resolve my issue. I'm a paying customer. I paid for these shoes. They were supposed to be shipped to my house. I could see if it got cart jacked or something like that. But this were physically on the truck to my house, but the address was wrong, so they ended up shipping them right back. So I was on hold, and then I just got hung up on by the Finish Line employee. Obviously, she probably was all hyped to get them, whatever. So I was at work, couldn't continue my call, and I was on the phone for about an hour. So after work, I call up, explain my situation again. And then another female operator, it wasn't the same girl, it was another girl. She was saying, there's nothing we could do. And I was like, well, I never got like a confirmation saying that I'm going to be refunded or anything. So how are you telling me all this? Like, and as soon as she was saying, like as soon as I was talking to her, she sent me an email saying, oh, your order has been canceled and you'll be refunded. Like, it was like she canceled my order, even though my order was still in limbo. So I got kind of pissed because like that was bullshit. So I ended up getting a manager. Finally, she got a manager. Got a manager on the phone. Guy was super nice. Explained the whole entire situation, how their processing works. So I guess once it's returned, it is seen as like a return if it gets sent back from your house or wherever you're shipping your shoes. It is seen as a return. But so what they have to do is contact the people in receiving, and they have to get a hold of that package and then be able to send it back out. But you know how things go with the Jordans and everything. Everybody thinks they can make money off of this shit, especially only come out for the holidays. They want to try to make $1 million off these, even though these are selling for $20, $40 over retail, if you could find in Facebook groups I'm seeing. But so I didn't end up getting them. Long story short, I got screwed over because of the address. So make sure your address is correct when ordering through Finish Line, and this probably goes for all the other online retailers when it comes to copping. Make sure that address is right, or else you'll be shit out of luck like me. But I ended up gifting these to my brother for Christmas, so that was cool. I was happy about that. And I ended up getting a gift of flights. So I'm gonna leave it there on that, and then I'll post up a separate video on the story of how I got these gift of flights. So check it out. It's your boy Benny Frank. I'm out.